Where do we start?
Anyway, I just choose a spot,
Wherever
just
you
obviously not
want.
near the orange tokens.
You can't prevent me from doing that, right?
That's the rule, you can't go
what-
near it.
How near? Like, how near?
Within 3 tiles? No, that's
Well,
there's a
5
lot.
tiles.
Give me a... How
Oh.
long?
Okay, we're gonna rethink this. I think everyone should just
Yeah.
start from the... Everyone should start on
Oh.
each corner on either side.
Oh gosh, okay.
Oh, you still got the old.
Where is the
Okay.
corner? Is it the black? Is it the fog of war corner or the right side of the wall?
The white, yeah, the white.
Okay, so it's one tile above on each corner, or we're hugging the same corner.
You
Pick
can
your
do
own
that if you
corner.
want, as long as you're in a corner. You can start all together if you want, but that just makes it easier for the villain to trap you into one area, pretty much.
I'll go to this corner here. Yeah. How many players? 2 players? 3 players?
2 players so far. Yeah. Wait, I think Nick is working on the proper board.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. So, yeah, okay, I guess we'll just be us 3 for now.
So 2 versus the villain. Is that
Is 2v1 for
feasible?
now, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the survivors won before, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Alright. So I already have a trap down. It's one of your guys' turn, so you can start, so you can start first. So just roll the dice.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Wait, has it been recorded yet? No, I'm just...
I'm recording it. It's fine. I'm already recording.
Okay. Cool. Recording for so no diagonals. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can move anywhere as long as it's 4 spaces.
Even diagonal.
Yeah, even diagonal.
1, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing? Like 8 spaces.
Yeah, 8 spaces.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. And then.
Alright, okay, so let's just pretend you landed on like a card tile. That's when you just get 1 dice and you roll it. And
So what's happening? The card tile is like there's 1 card on every tile?
Yeah, you know how like in Monopoly, like there's like a community chest or something like that? And instead of landing on it, if you just happen to go past it, you can stop there and pick up a card and then continue your turn.
So what does that mean? That like I know that like we can see that it's there on the tile, or is it like hidden? Like
yeah, it's there. You can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
So right now we're just gonna assume there's tiles.
Well, I think I changed the rule for that of how many cards the player
plan
can pick
was,
up.
The plan was, well, for me anyway, like depending on how many action points you have, you can take a card.
Action points. Oh, and that determines the card, right? I mean the amount you roll.
What? It determines how many cards you can pick up and how many cards you can use during your turn.
Oh, okay, hold up.
What's his action points? Do I have action points?
And each card, depending on their rarity, takes a certain amount of action points to use.
Which card we're looking at? The gear cards? Are these all the same cards? These 3 piles of gear cards?
Yeah, those are the same. They're just different sizes because the stupid photos rendered it like that. So,
okay,
yeah. It's kind of stupid.
Okay, cool. Okay, so how about for now we'll just assume you roll a dice, and if it's like more than 3, like 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'm just reading the rules because I changed this recently. The attaining cards rule, it says the player's board will have card symbols on some tiles. All they have to do is land on it, and they can pick up 2 cards.
2 cards. Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
all.
I'm just gonna roll a dice and assume that if I get 4 or 5 or 6, then I've landed on a tile. Yeah. So I've totally landed on a tile. I'm gonna get 2 cards. Yeah. Great.
Yeah, 2 cards.
Okay, cool. What are these?
All right, so ancient scroll. So these pretty much counter certain traps. So let me just find the trap list. All right, here they are. So the ancient scroll can counter a portal. And the timber thing can counter a barb pit because you can put a plank over and just walk past the trap, so it doesn't affect you. So
Okay.
if I play those down and you land on
yeah.
it, you can counter it.
I was almost like getting excited. Yeah, he's like, I've got wood, guys. I've got wood. Alright, cool. Next.
And yeah, that's pretty much the end of your turn.
Yeah, cool shot. Next.
It's Alex's turn now.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's mine. I thought that's me. Wait, that's me.
Yeah. Oh, is that you? Ah, okay, sorry.
There's an action piece over here.
Oh, I thought that is Ellie. So is that me or Ellie?
It's probably you.
not
Ellie's
playing.
AFK at the moment.
Okay.
Oh,
Team
sorry.
down.
Okay, I will do go over there.
Okay.
Oh, hacks. So I got 7 steps.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you're probably worth whoever's doing the board, Nick. You might want to mark the starting territories, yeah, because that's like a new rule that just came in now.
I can take 5 cards.
Oh no,
yeah.
we changed that rule. Once you land on a tile, just pick up 2.
Yeah, so if you roll a high number, it means you've landed on a tile.
Yeah, so just pretend you landed on one and then just pick up 2 cards.
I will write that down.
Alright. Yeah, it's already
Like
in the rule. It's already in the proper rule book as well.
It's not the official rules to roll the dice. It's just fake rules right now to simulate.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, is it a secret? Like, we're a team, right? So you might as well put your cards open and let me know. Right?
Oh yeah, your cards are kind of secret. And where I place the traps is also secret, yeah, because I'm not meant to see what counters you have. Otherwise, I can just choose not to put those traps down.
Or you can choose it. I'll let you know. It's strike fear. All right, cool. So that's done. Yeah.
Wait, how do you flip 2 dice at once?
Alt Shift.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. There's hidden cards underneath the board.
Oh no.
I just
What is that?
Oh, that must be from the old.
I just shift dragged and it discovered new cards underneath the table.
Alright, so I'll pick up.
Ultra secret cards.
Hidden treasure underneath the board. That could be. That's a mechanic, like a Tabletopia exclusive mechanic.
Oh my god.
All right, cool. Anyways, I'm rolling the dice. Now, what does this mean? I want to like. Do I have to land on it, or do I just walk past it, or I have to like run in circles to land on it?
Oh, are you talking about the orange tile?
Yeah, the orange tile. Yeah.
All right, so that's it's basically a location. So what you do is just land on it, and then you get the item.
But I got an 8, so what am I doing? I'm running in circles to land on it.
No, you can. No, once you reach it, it doesn't matter what you roll as long as you go towards it. 2. You can just stop on it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get the item.
I'm in.
So what happens, right? Once you land on it, you just put it to the side, and that's one of the items you have already.
What is this item? What did I just get?
Oh yeah. So we actually have names for it, but just for now they're in orange. Let me just find what we called it. Oh goodness me, where is it? So this is why Word is better, because it actually categorizes everything.
Got the dragon's tooth.
Yeah, you can say that. It's a good idea. Can't find it in the rules.
Does that reward me with imbue me with any legendary powers?
No. It just gives you one step closer to creating the item that can either kill the monster or escape the forest. I can't find it.
When do you place traps?
It's currently my turn at the moment, so that's what I'm about to do now. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, it's your turn.
Oh, I just went to town. So does that mean I'm done with my 8 roll?
Oh yeah, oh, that's a good idea. We haven't thought about that. Yeah, I reckon once you do an action, I reckon that just stops your turn, I reckon. Like, so
What's
it's a
my
good
action?
gamble between, like, either continuing on to the item or picking up some cards before you commit, like, before you go further.
Okay, cool. So
So
end of my
perhaps
turn
when you
then.
land on a tile and choose to
Mhm.
pick up cards, that's where you
Mhm.
stop.
Well, I stopped in town, right? So I don't get
Yeah, okay.
anything. Mhm.
Yeah, alright, so yeah, so your turn ends
Mhm.
because you got an item.
Okay, cool. All right, next.
Alright, your turn, Alex.
Yeah.
You press R on the dice.
No,
So you
no, no.
press.
That's just.
Okay.
How can you do 2 rolls?
Oh,
Like you say
shift
shift it?
select. Shift. Yeah, hold shift and drag a box.
Oh, oh.
Then you press R.
Oh.
Shift.
I just did it. Never
Oh,
mind. I just
yeah.
want to roll with it.
Okay.
5.
5. What? Get there. What's this? Is this on the line?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's just, yeah, just put it on a block, please. Thank you. Alright, there we go.
Which is our item.
I'll move that one too.
How many I get? 5 again.
You're perfect, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You land on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to town. Yeah, cool, great. Yeah, yeah, yes. Okay, great. Pick it
We
up.
did it.
We've got dragon bone.
You can pick up the item now, Alex.
Can we pick up an item?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Ah,
pick
then
up.
I should have picked up an item.
Yeah, you
I
do
want
that, yeah.
items.
And then you
2
can take
items.
that token away and put it next to you.
Oh, great. What does traps do? What does your traps do?
Alright, I will play out the scenario now of what happens when you land on a trap. So
No,
let me
don't play
just.
that. Don't play out this. Just tell us what it is.
Okay, so alright, but okay, so let me just look up what I put down. I think I put down a couple of severed arms, and what they do is they basically, if I can find it, where is it? Jesus, hold on. Ah, here we go. So the arm basically knocks a player back. And considering the board becomes smaller, this can be very dangerous if you do land on it and you don't have anything to counter it, because it pushes you back the opposite way. So it can push you into the scissors once the area closes in, and you can die.
Oh, is the
So it's
board
very
shrinking?
powerful.
How's that happening?
Oh, so basically, if you land on it, the dangling arm like whacks you, and then you have to move back a certain amount of spaces, depending on what level it is.
But the shrinking wall, how's that happening right now?
Oh, so yeah, every 3 rounds the wall shrinks down.
Oh, sure. Okay. How much by one time?
But I think we agreed to 3 tiles. It shrinks down.
Okay.
Or was it
Does
1?
it even? Yeah, 3
It
tiles.
was Ellie's idea, so you may have to ask her about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with the wall thing,
Yeah.
it closes in. How many tiles does it go? Like, does it shrink it down to?
Let's go with 2.
2? Alright, 2.
And
that
how do we
happens every 3
How do
rounds.
we visually indicate that?
That is, I think at the moment we just use like tokens, but I reckon we'll use like a
How the hell do you token this 50 grid?
Yeah, I know exactly. No, we just use it as like a mark, and like what we did right is basically this. So we just got that, put it in like that, and anything that's behind it, you can't go.
So that means you're gonna need like some epic card. It's just like it's basically 4 walls, right? And then you just gotta like imagine you have this like long ass card, right? And then as you play, you just sort of go, all right, it's closing in now. We're gonna go whoop, something like that, right?
Yeah,
And
that's a
then
good
you
idea. Yeah.
4 walls just closing in. So you need a big ass slab of a card. Spiky walls, that's what you need. You need spiky walls.
Spiky
It's like
wall.
it's closing in on you.
Good idea.
Alright, cool.
Alright,
Alright, let's keep going.
Oh yeah, alright. So I think it's my
So,
turn now, so I can
yeah, so,
place some traps down.
how many traps you do? 1 or 2 or?
At the moment I have 3. Oh, you're not really meant to like where they are. Only the
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
villain knows that.
But you're placing 1 at a time.
Yeah, because
Okay, cool.
so the way the villain works, right? He
Mm.
rolls a dice, and
Yeah.
for example, I have a 4 and a 3, so I can either pick up 4 cards and place down 3 traps, or I can place down 3 traps and pick up 4 cards.
Yeah, sure.
So he has good control of like how many cards he can have in his hand and how many he can put down. So
Okay,
that's
cool.
basically that's how he puts down traps very quickly.
Cool, my turn. Is it my turn?
No, yeah, I'm just placing down some traps.
Okay. Yeah, Alex, you go for the bottom one. I'll go for the top one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And considering this board is very tall and the tokens are very big, I don't know exactly which square you're at, so.
Yeah.
But so the board will be in much more detail, hopefully, like with like A1, A2, and A3 and all that, like kind of like a grid on a video game map, so you know where it is exactly.
Well, does Nick know? That's the thing. He's making the board, right? Nick, do you know?
Oh yeah, but
A1,
Ali's drawing
A2?
it, so she would
Okay.
know.
Okay, cool.
I used 4 traps. There we go.
Did you know that before, Ali, or did you know that just now?
Can I
You finished with the traps?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, cool. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Let's go for a run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, trap. You hit a
Ah.
trap. Alright, so basically, let's say you landed on this one. What is it? Okay, barbed wire.
Okay. Yeah, what does that
Alright, so
mean?
what the barbed wire does is, when activated, player loses a card. So you can either lose a card
yeah, sure.
or play a card to counter
Sure, I got paper. You want some paper?
it. That doesn't. Okay, so what counters the bar pit is you have it. It's a wooden plank. That's what counters it. Yeah.
What's paper do? What's this teleport scroll?
It's an ancient scroll, so that closes a portal.
What's a portal?
So the portal basically summons monsters, and the ability of that is
where's your monsters?
So when activated, player can't move for 2 turns. That's the lowest level of it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what the portal does.
Oh, sure. I'll just plank it. Here we go.
All right.
Hang on, it's just a counter card, right?
It's just a counter card, yeah, so it doesn't hurt you.
Alright, yeah, sure. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
But as a villain,
Cool.
they can play cards such as this one.
Oh.
It's a ban card. So it
the
pretty
ban.
much counters your counter, pretty much. That's what it does.
Sure, okay.
So, like a whole Yu-Gi-Oh element. But I won't play it. I'll just let you counter it. And yeah.
Alright, cool. And I'm gonna roll. Oh, there's no items on that trap, right? I mean, or is there? There is an item.
Alright.
Yay!
More scrolls. Yeah, you can tell which one's the same because they're like all the cards are different sizes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can also pick up those cards as well.
I've been drawing from the wrong deck.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like there's a variety for the villain, there's also a variety for the
I just get a gun for now.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
What is this? This is like a shoot backwards gun.
Oh yeah,
What
flip
is
it over so I know what it is. Yeah, it's just an icon, like a backfire. That's what the card's called. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, cool. Next.
Alright, it's Alex's turn now.
Yeah. Ooh.
11.
Wait, is that-
That's a big number.
Damn.
It's 6, right?
That exists? Oh, no, that's a 6.
I was like, it's looking 9.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Like,
I'll be right back.
11.
Just to continue your turn, I'll be right back.
yeah.
Got 1, 2, 3,
Oh, you can go diagonal. I didn't know that. I mean, I do, but I forgot.
7,
Damn. Should have done that.
9, 10, 11.
Oh, damn. Excellent. Alright. You roll a dice now to pick up some weapons. To pick up some
I
stuff.
think I land on one of the Elijah trap it, he would be so happy. Yeah. So I'll have to wait a bit.
How does he even tell?
But you can
Yeah,
compare
I mean,
the map.
yeah. Let me have a look. How does he even look at this map? Because he's
Yeah.
looking at it upside. Oh, he's not looking upside down. It's not upside down. But then it's
It's not
also
upside
like.
down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So.
I'm back.
Right, buddy.
Oh, it's my turn?
In the trap.
Oh, you definitely hit a trap. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 7. Yeah, you hit my 7 arm.
7 arms.
So you can either move back 5 tiles, or do you have anything to counter it?
You sure I have to move? If I move it. Okay. 3, 4, 5.
There we go. Alright. And the way it works, if you get hit by it, you have to go the opposite way, where you were traveling from. So if you're traveling diagonally, you have to go back diagonally. Wait, whose turn is it? I think it's mine.
It's your turn now. Yeah.
Okay, 23. I'll pick up 2. Down 3. Oh wait, no. No, I'll pick up 3 actually. Place down 2.
Methinks we made this too complicated.
What, the game?
Yeah.
What's the complicated part about it? It's one of your turns. It's your turn, sir.
Yeah.
Damn, pulling out the Sir card.
Like a sir.
Yeah, I got
a
whole bunch of like school and like all that. It's
Yeah, some
embedded in me.
people brought it up with etiquette. You see.
Yeah. I mean, unless the teacher says don't call me sir, then I won't call them that if they explicitly say it.
All right, cool. 1 diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah.
Alright, you got it. Good job.
Alright, great. I've got Dragon's Eye.
I said I'll just leave it. That's where it goes. There we go. Need one more item now. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta close in the board a little bit. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay. This one goes in by 2 as well.
Is it? Okay, yeah, I guess. I mean, I die, but that's okay. My job is done.
You're very close to it, but no, you're not dead yet. 2. Okay. I know we know where it is.
Cool. Alright, next.
Alright, it's your turn. Alex.
I'm almost at the item.
Let me roll my item. No item there. Yeah. Yeah. Get him.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
You definitely
So
hit a trap. I have so many traps around there.
Estimately hit a trap.
Let me just step my step.
Hang on. So like, if you walk past it, that triggers it. Yeah.
Oh no! If you land, oh, that's a good question. Should the traps have a range?
I think you should.
We already got so much going on.
Oh yeah,
Not
true. And
fair.
if we add that, yeah. I guess
Okay.
yeah. If you land it exactly on, we'll keep it like battleships. If you land exactly on it, then yeah, you get hit by it.
Well, but what does that mean? We finished the game.
Okay, so you have all the. Okay, we have a
Yeah.
rule where you have to survive I believe it was 3 turns. So once you have the items, you have to survive 3 rounds.
What? So we're just now sitting around, running around, dodging traps.
Basically, yeah. It's
I
a
guess.
game of battlefields, and you guys are in the field, in the minefield, trying to avoid as much as you can. Because that gives the killer like a final chance to get rid of.
Just because you didn't have
Yeah,
much of a chance.
Yeah, it just gives the killer a chance to actually try to get someone.
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess we'll just run around.
I mean, you can pick
Sure.
up cards and yeah, very.
I'll get some. Okay, go. You do your thing. We're just.
Technically, this is our second iteration of the game, so.
Yeah. Cool. So you do your trappy things. We'll just run around.
Alright.
Whoa! Ninjutsu! Yes! Ah. Turned out
Sorry,
to be just a gun. I was
3 and
gonna
1,
do some
okay.
Naruto stuff, man.
Guess I'll pick up 3 cards and play 1.
Mm-hmm. What's happening? What are you doing? What's happening right now?
I don't know.
What is this icon? Who just evolved?
Yeah, Ellie.
What?
Oh no, I don't know. It feels something.
Yeah, someone evolved to
Something
like
yeah, something is hacking.
Wait, what?
Oh.
some character just leveled up.
Who knows?
How did that happen? Did you update the graphic? Ellie?
What?
I don't know.
I think that's. Oh, that's just another token. Yeah, I remember finding that on Google Images. I'm like, alright, I guess I'll just use that for tokens.
Okay, sure. Okay, so anyways, what are we doing? Like, are you planning traps or?
Yeah, I already put
what?
down some. I already did my turn. Yeah.
We're kind of okay. Cool. Alright.
So just navigate around trying not to get hit.
We'll just run around and we're landing. Yeah. Right. Okay. 6. Here we go.
Man, it gives you a chance to get away from the area
8.
as well, because you
So we're
can't.
gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool, done. I'll just roll some loot. Nope, no loot. Next. Next, let's go. Alex?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Let's run. Run quickly.
I think I just hit something.
Oh. Run weird. Run in awkward directions.
Yeah, until you land on a trap, which you most likely will, because there's 3 traps right around you.
You know what? Just
Bruh.
okay. The 3 taps around you, but that's okay. Like you just. No, that's me. That's me. Yeah, you're the legendary evolution druid. Run in diagonals.
I don't want to move now. I think I probably move to.
Just move back to where you were. Just move back to town.
Maybe.
Just
Okay.
run in
Give me
circles.
something.
Bet you he didn't plant one there.
All right. Okay, get me something, Elijah. Bruh.
Alright, let's just say you landed on. Let's say I don't have much. I would have
I
added
know.
more trap cards, but like I said before, the card didn't render properly. It just looked like a stick. It was weird.
Probably we should name this game like Villains on the Budget or something.
Villains on a
Okay.
budget.
Villains on a budget. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, is this the prototype version?
The broke villain.
Oh my god.
I need to pay off my mortgage. You activated my buff
Oh, no.
thing.
You sure? You're making stuff up.
Yeah,
How do you
yeah,
even
yeah.
tell? How do you even tell that grid is like? How are you measuring? There's like estimate around that area. It looks like it.
Yeah, because it's just a rough copy, so we just use it to simulate scenarios. That's what we're doing right now.
You're like, yeah, it looks about there. It's not accurate.
Can you counter the Bob's pit?
Right. Mm, wait, which one was that?
The
Just
barb,
stuck.
the barbed wire. So when activated, player loses a card.
I lose
What's
a
the
card.
point of losing a card nowadays?
Like you cannot save yourself for further trap.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. That's what it's good for.
What's wrong with my control? Just yeah. Okay, just bump me
Yeah,
something.
just-
Okay,
yeah.
I lose one.
Yeah.
I lose this one.
He
Yay.
broke. He need payment. Cool.
Everything has a price.
Alright. So you kind of mess your stuff over because
Oh.
that
Sure.
it closes in, so you're eliminated now.
Poop.
Let's go.
Okay. Oh.
has
That's
got
what the druid is.
Yeah.
The druid is the.
Oh, it flipped. Okay. When did I put a backboard on it? I don't remember doing. I think I had to put something there because it wouldn't like take it. Yeah,
Oh.
it wouldn't take it otherwise. So I just found a random picture. That's how it leveled up.
Mhm.
Alright, so
Cool,
Alex,
I'm
it's
dead.
your turn. It's a 1v1 situation right now.
Mhm.
Okay. Should
7.
I just stay? I mean, I'm in a really red flag area right now.
Your estimate around the traps, like you're estimately on a trap.
I think just one moving one step by step. Okay, what we got now?
Alright,
Yeah, sure.
7 arm.
Just
So
making
it knocks you
stuff up.
back. Yeah, because
It's like, yeah, set it up.
we're
What's
testing.
wrong with your
Well, actually,
move?
let me
Yeah.
see if there's any other traps that I could use. I could have used Bob Thicket for it because it's a trap card. It's a sabotage card, I mean.
You've activated my trap card.
No, we used scissor. We haven't used scissor trap, so we'll use that one. So, if caught, player can only roll with 1 dice for 3 turns. Can you counter that? Or do you have any cards to counter that? I don't know.
No, I don't have it.
Alright, sweet. So you can only use 1 dice for 3 turns then. But I think, yeah, you only need. I think it's only 1 more turn and you win.
All right.
Where's the bottom? Where's the bottom token walls? I'll just grab one. Separate. So how many places is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Yeah. Can this eat up the tokens, the legendary items, and then it's like game over by default?
Yeah, which one?
Like, let's say if we've never reached an item and it got eaten up by the walls.
Oh yeah. So because there are 2 ways of winning.
Okay.
Which we're still trying to discuss. Because in the new board, it will also have lethal cards for the villain, and I believe it will have more items as well.
We don't need more items because we haven't used an item at all, except my wood. That's the only item we used, right?
We already have so many elements. I feel like we should simplify it so it's more
'Cause
straightforward.
everything right now is underutilized. We've used used none of my portals. I've seen no monsters to use a portal on anyway, right? And then
Because
so
mainly because I don't have those cards yet. Wait, hold on, let me check. No, I don't.
Cool. So let's finish off. Let's move. Let's wiggle one more turn and let's
And
get out
I
of
feel
here.
like the rules confuse people as well.
Yeah.
In terms
Hence why we're playtesting.
which bit of the rule?
There's just a lot of elements that confuse people.
Yeah, let's finish up the game. Let's run one more turn and let's get freedom. So let's run. Let's.
Yep.
Wow.
Let me just put
So imagine like Alex just ran there. She ran there. That's her last turn because she rolled the dice. Yep, sure. And then trap, yay, nay. If nay, we win. What are you doing? Are you planting traps? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I am. I'm just trying to get them all horizontal because they're standing up. It won't. There we go. Alright, your turn.
No, we moved already. We've moved.
Oh, you moved?
Alex moved. Yeah, and so she's here now, and then yeah, this is the last turn. Yeah.
Yep. And then
You got something
she's
now.
won.
Okay, cool. Yay, we won. Yay. Mhm.
All right.
Okay, cool. So that's the game.
Basically, yeah.
So yeah, so that's why it's good to sort of like, I know everyone's like busy production and all that stuff, but it's all about rapid prototyping, right? Because all this work making, all the art and all the stuff and all that, right now everyone's, Ellie's like pumping art. Arguably, do we need the art, right? Because
she's the only artist in the group.
Because right now you're really like making a ton of cards and everything, but so yeah, just looking through the game, right? What the hell just happened? First of all, we've reached the 4 treasures like it's nothing, right? So that's one part of it. Like, just make a note of that because we just got there. Like in 3 turns, for example, we got there, which is kind of cool because that's cool, right? Like that's good. But then your traps, you start up with 1 trap, which means nothing, and then you had 2 traps, which means nothing. So it's more like end game. You come in.
Yeah, it's like it depends on what you like. If the villain has a good start, then I reckon it'll be a little bit more challenging because I rolled quite a low number at the start, so I only had like 1 trap on the table.
I see. Yeah. So, but you want to make sure it's not based on random chance, right? So if it's random chance, that means, yeah. Now that's the scenario, right? We got a lot of loot. Yeah, sure. Now you'll be busy up making tiles and all that, but no one cared about no loot. I didn't care about no portals. I mean, sure, if there were monsters. What is this? This is just countering traps, right? So that means
Yeah,
we're
the
just
ancient
holding
scrolls.
onto this.
Yeah,
What
I don't
does
have the portal
backfire
as a
do?
trap because, like I said before, the photo screwed up when I actually added it in because it wasn't the right size.
What does the backfire do?
Backfire cards. Oh, so basically, they kind of like, that's what we call the secret cards for players, the backfire cards. So it's like the opposite of what the villain has. So, for example, the portal.
The cancel.
Pretty much. Basically, like they don't really affect each other. They're just like, if you can use it, it doesn't counter anything. Basically. So, for example, the villain has a card where he can block off certain areas. So, like where the items are, he can block those areas off for a certain amount of turns. And, for example, what the player has, they can teleport to any item, but if it's blocked, they obviously can't go there if it's blocked. So they have to choose another place.
Yeah. So yeah, another thing, so the abilities, just make sure to utilize it a bit more, right? And I think what's important in this game is because it's very like random landing traps, right? Random landing of blind traps that but we don't know. But then we don't really care. We don't care about you basically throughout the game. We're just going charging straight for the loot. If you have a trap, yeah, sure, like that came out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, whatever, that's random chance, right? And so you want to be involved in the game more because you're like outside doing your thing and we're not involved with you, so we're not engaged with you. So either you're very bored, like, or the player that's playing the GM is very bored. Like, I mean, that he's hoping to land, but then most of the time he's not engaging with us, so they're bored. And so it would be nice to sort of bring you into the game. And so rather than like thinking it more on like a trap basis, right? Like this is just me speaking out loud because you got an RPG element with archers and weapons and warriors swinging swords at nothing. So that's sort of like, we want to be swinging swords, right? So you can just be like maybe skeleton warriors all over the place, right? This is a skeleton warrior oriented game where, they still operate like your barbed wire or your severed arm, like maybe, and they do something, right? But at least we can see you on the board, which is kind of important. You got a big ass board and there's only like 4 tokens on the board. The rest is like blank. I mean, obviously there's tiles coming up and stuff, but then that's just like that's just almost excessive cards for no reason. You might as well just pick up a card on your turn. Like at that rate, at our rate, what we got anyways, we might as well just pick up a card. There's no need to make more assets, right? And so so we just pick up a card. We got abilities, you know, and then arguably we're just sort of like, you know, you can start moving your things visually because it's not static. Because, you know, obviously if it's static, then they're quite useless. But if they're like skeleton warriors charging at you, then we're like, oh no, they're coming at me. It's good to sort of see the threat on the board, right? If we don't see the threat, then we don't care. If you trapped us, it's like, yeah, because we didn't see it in the first place. So what will be, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, and then you just want us to sort of like, I guess, co-op. It's sort of like zombies. It's sort of like Zombicide, but with a GM, I guess. You ever played Zombicide? Where there's like a ton of zombies.
When you said zombies, I just thought of COD zombies. That's all I thought about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. But and Zombicide's a board game. But anyway, yeah, so fill the board with stuff, long story short, right? And obviously there's items, but you don't want items all over the board. But what you do have is I really like the closing off walls. Now that happens how many rounds? Every 2 turns or something? Every 3 turns or something?
Every 2 or 3 turns. It depends on which like game mode you want to play. So
so you might as well move it once every turn, because by the time 3 turns come, I got killed because I forgot the walls were moving. Like I just forgot.
Fair. Okay.
And so by 3 turns later, it's like, oh yeah, and then like we just got slayed out of nowhere. So if it's consistent every turn, it's like now we're constantly aware of it, right?
Okay.
And then I haven't seen most of the abilities, but at the same time, you know, right now it's like, what's a bone? What does a bone do?
Oh yeah, that's to counter the I believe it's the scissor trap. Like on the card, it would actually explain what it counters. So,
Okay, so that means you have a bunch. Okay, cool. That's
so
great,
it'll be a lot easier to know which card does what, because there'll actually be information for it. This is just like I said, just a prototype. So this is just pictures of what the card is.
No, that's great, right? Because now we know the formula. We know like wood kills barbed wire, bone kills what's it called? The scissors, and the paper kills the monster. So it's sort of like scissors, paper. Long story short, it's scissors, paper, rock, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, it's bone, wood, paper. So yeah, and that's what you can do, right? You are spawning tokens anyway. You are like, just imagine these are once again skeleton warriors, right? We've got like different colored skeleton warriors. So, I'm gonna spawn a scissors warrior, and I'm gonna spawn a monster warrior, and now you can move them about, and then, you know, I just need to fight them, but in order to fight them I need the appropriate